So in this first task, prediction using supervised machine learning, the problem statement is to predict the percentage of marks that a student is expected to score based upon the number of hours that they study. This is a simple linear regression task, as it involves just two variables. So what we are doing here is we are importing the libraries. Import pandas as pd, import numpy as np, import matplot, libplot, pyplot as plt, import scikit-learn.model selection. From this package we are going to import train test split library, and then from the scikit-learn.linear model package we are importing linear regression library, and we are reading this data set from an external URL, and we are printing the data set over here. The data set includes the number of hours that the student studies and the score he gets studying for this amount of hours. df.shape displays the dimension of the data frame. So 25 is the number of rows and 2 is the number of columns. df.head displays the first 5 lines of the data frame. First 5 lines of this data frame is displayed over here. df.describe displays the statistical details of the data frame. Count, mean, standard deviation, minimum, max, the percentages. So it describes the statistical details. Here now we are going to plot the score obtained and the hours studied in this two-dimensional graph, and now we are going to observe manually that this is a positive linear regression observed in this two-dimensional graph of hours versus percentage. So we are going to prepare the data, and the data is divided into attributes as the input and labels as the output, and we are going to split this data into the attributes and labels. Now we are going to split the training as a testing data using scikit-learn's built-in train test split method, which is written over here. And now we are going to train the algorithm. We are going to train the algorithm using regressor.fit method. We are going to input the train y train and x train, and then we are going to train the algorithm. After training, we are going to plot using this formula, and then we are going to plot the test data. plt.skeleton x comma y, plt.plot x comma line, and plt.shows. It shows that there is a linear regression of data. Now we are going to predict the test data in hours and the predicted scores over here, and then compare the actual and predicted scores of this data frame over here, the actual values and the predicted values. And now we are going to test the model to show the percentage of the student if he studies for 9.5 to 5 hours a day. So we are importing this hours over here, and then we are going to predict the score that he gets if he studies for number of hours 9.25. We see that the model predicts the score of the student as 93.8 if he studies for 9.25 hours a day. So we are going to evaluate this model using this criteria of mean absolute error of 4.13.